It's been about over 2 years now since the UAE banned Roblox completely from their country, leaving people in the UAE not being able to play Roblox anymore. That's pretty much self-explanatory. It's something that I bet a lot of us, including myself, really forgot about, since a lot has happened since that event. So we haven't really remembered this happening, but recently another country has come out to try and warn people about Roblox, and a lot of people are saying that this country will potentially think about banning Roblox. And today we're going to be discussing why this is the case. But before we get into the video, guys, be sure to subscribe down below. Thank you for all the support recently. We've recently hit 1.11k, which is absolutely amazing. It's been a great start to the new year for the channel, and hopefully a good grind will come from this year. But be sure to subscribe down below, become a Robloxian. It really helps support the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making Roblox videos like this one. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, the country that wants Roblox banned, okay, this time is the country of Guatemala. If you don't know where Guatemala is, or their language, or anything like that, I'm going to give you a very basic explanation. But obviously, if you do want to know more, just go read about it, I always actually find it very interesting to read about other countries, actually, and I really recommend you give it a try too, because the things you'll learn is actually amazing. But anyways, so Guatemala is a small country in Central America, close to countries like Mexico. Okay, the official language of Guatemala is Spanish, which we know. I'm pretty sure we all know. Roblox does have a big Spanish audience, a Spanish-speaking audience, should I say, and they have roughly about 17.25 million people living in the country of Guatemala as of 2018, so it's probably a bit up there, maybe 18 million, maybe even pushing 19 million. Now, recently, the Guatemala government have come out with this statement. Basically, it states that they are basically warning people against games like Roblox or applications like Roblox because of predators and pedophiles that you can find on Roblox. Now, I did use Google Translate to translate it, so some things might not make sense or be wrong, so don't blame me, blame Google, because Google Translate is not always accurate, but I'm going to use it to hopefully get what is the message out of this note from the Guatemalan government. So let's read the note. The government of Guatemala informs the general public. The Guatemalan government alerts parents about a serious security vulnerability to which children and adolescents could be exposed through access to virtual applications and games. A particular case already identified is the platform, very popular among minors, known as Roblox. This application allows you to create virtual worlds to interact with other people, mostly at an international level. It could be used by criminals and pedophiles to deceive users, establishing dialogues through this video game, proceeding to deceive and emotional manipulation to commit abuse and share sexual content. There have been reports of minors between 6 and 13 years old whose avatar in Roblox have been a victim of R-word at the hands of 2 more avatars. Access to the content of this type is also available on other digital platforms widely used by minors. Therefore, under the constitutional mandate to ensure the protection of children and the best interests of the child, the government of Guatemala makes a call to parents to be attentive and supervise the digital content that their children consume, and that they could put their integrity and emotional development at risk. Guatemala, 8th January 2021. So, as you can see from that rough translation, there's actually no mention of a ban from the Guatemala government. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter going on about how it's going to be banned in Guatemala. There's no actual evidence there. I mean, this note does not mention a ban. It is warning against Roblox. You know, maybe they will ban it, but there's no definite evidence that they will. You know, all they are doing really is warning the parents that things like this is dangerous, which they do have every right to do so. I mean, they're the government of a country, you know. However, I'm going to defend Roblox a bit here, you know. I need to get this out. The one thing that does annoy me is that it depicts Roblox as this big place that predators just come onto, and that's it. It's like the whole platform is just kids and predators. That's basically what this note is saying, you know, or not saying directly, but it's almost like this is how people would interpret it, if that makes more sense. I don't know. But this really does make it sound that Roblox don't have, you know, their reporting feature, even though we don't really know if that works too well. They pretend, it makes it sound like Roblox don't have rules, it makes it sound like Roblox doesn't have security settings, which is really unfair on Roblox in this case, since these things that I've just mentioned are actually on the platform of Roblox, you know, and very easily accessible as well. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not defending the fact that there aren't pedophiles or predators on Roblox. There are definitely pedophiles and predators on the Roblox platform. It's proven, you know. And there's quite a few, actually. You know, quite a few. And it is something Roblox does need to take more seriously to protect the users of their platform. But at the same time, if you have the right settings on Roblox for your children, like I'm talking extreme strict settings, can't speak today. Extremely strict settings, it gives them a very minimal, and I mean a very minimal, chance of encountering one. I mean, look, in my opinion, it will make the game less fun if you put these certain settings on. Maybe less interactive, but it is something you can do, you know. It is preventable. You can minimize the risk of encountering one of these people, you know. So while I do commend the Guatemalan government for caring about what happens to their country's children and their safety, they should have mentioned stuff like safety settings, or tell the parents to, you know, read up on the websites or read up on the games that the kids go on to. It's that simple, you know. I feel like it's a bit of a dig at Roblox unfairly, and yeah, they should have mentioned stuff like security settings, etc, etc, etc. So that's just that. And yeah, guys, be sure to subscribe or your country will ban Roblox. I doubt it, but subscribe anyway, lol.